Hello and welcome back to a brand new video on my special effects channel. So as you've seen from the thumbnail and the title, today's video is going to be how to create a simple graze. This literally took me less than 5 minutes to do. So it's really simple, really quick and easy. You only need a few different things to make it and it's just great for beginners.
So like I said, you only need paints, a paintbrush, a tiny bit of fake blood and a stipple sponge. So I'm first going to mix some paint with IPA, but I do want it to be quite thick, so I'm just gonna mix that on here, and I'm just using the red colour because this is like the typical graze colour, and I'm just gonna pop quite a bit of IPA in there, and then I'm going to dip the edge of my stipple sponge in there, and I'm just gonna start stippling it down my leg like so, and then as you continue to do this, you will start to see like the graze sort of look come together. You might even want to dip it in a little bit without the IPA just to give you a more solid colour. And then you can just blend it out by... There you go, you can see how it's going to come together. I'm now going to take this darker purple colour and I'm just dipping my sponge in there. And I'm just doing the exact same thing as I was before, just using the sponge to pull that down my leg. Now you've obviously got your base, like sort of graze, but obviously like the graze is going to cut into the skin, so you do want to get a bit of blood at this point. For this sort of thing, I like to use a blood that is a bit thicker, so I'm going to use this Graftobian blood paste. Again, I'm just dipping the edge of my sponge in there and I'm going to pull it down my leg again. And you start to get like sort of dropples of blood into the graze. You can focus it more in the middle to make the middle look a bit deeper, or you can focus it on any areas that you want to just make look a bit deeper. I'm actually going to pop a bit thicker into the middle of the wound, and then I'm going to use my sponge to again drag that. So now you can see that the graze has come together quite nicely. I do find that this blood is a tiny bit pink when you stipple it on, so I'm going to go in with this darker coloured blood and just do the same thing, just to create the wound looking a bit darker, I believe. And there you go, you can add like a little pool of blood into the middle like I have, or you can just stipple that out and just around and just keep until you're happy with it, really. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that graze. That looks like quite a nasty graze, but yeah, this is the final look. It reminds me of when I used to fall over at school. One's quite a worse one and just like kind of more of a surface one, just so you can have a idea of the sorts of different ones you can create. And yeah, so that's how they look when they are finished. It's literally all about the stipple sponge action really, to get that like grazed look.
So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it helped you and I hope you want to go and try it. It's one of the easier looks that I created. So please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.